If you look at the graph, the army value, which had it the whole game, like he never was outnumbered. Resource collection always ahead. Monster drop in that Protoss with the Stalker push. Let's see what's going on.
Our next map is the famous map of Bel'Shir Vestige. I really like this map. One of my favorite maps. Open to a lot of different gameplays and different styles. I would definitely like to still see that Oracle. Go with an early Oracle RAS. But going into the last and final game, it might be a bit stressful to try something like that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a very good map. It's quite. I don't think it's close. It's like it's a bit of a middle map there.
Yeah.
It's not a very large map. I can see lots of early pressure. I've seen there's a bit of a high ground there. So tanks might come into play a good part in this. So quite a bit. I think the Oracle, as always, will be very good. It won't be expected. Normally the force an earlier armory.
I agree. But he definitely has that early advantage. Muradin, he had the early advantage, being 2-0 up, being able to apply pressure on SwiTch, but he's allowed SwiTch to slowly just crawl into the game by trying just too much harass or cheese, you can almost say. Like in that previous game, in the third game with the Banshees, just go with one Banshee.
You didn't need 4 there.
4 Banshees is a bit too much. It's going to set you on the back foot, especially once he saw that he was going Banshee. You should have gone in with one Banshee, do as much damage as you can, and try and macro the game up. Get a Raven.
It would have helped.
What is that?
The Raven would have helped against the Stalkers.
Definitely. Right, in our top left hand we have our red Protoss player SwiTch, who has managed to pull a 2-0 down desperate to pull it back to 2-all.
I would have liked in the last game when the barracks failed, maybe like a proxy bunker, kind of bunker rush him.
Yeah.
But it might have ended up better for Muradin. But unlucky on not knowing the map. That's the important thing about knowing where you can and where you can't jump up with those Reapers.
That's true.
But let's see where this game goes. It's down to the wire. Like game 5 of the series. Winner now takes all.
Takes all. That is. It's been a very good series. And at the bottom left, bottom right, we do have our purple this time. Purple Terran player. Not pink. He decided pink wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough color.
Was an unlucky color for him there.
Oh, what was it? A pink blue?
Yeah, pinky blue, wasn't it? That's close enough. Oh, is it seeing a pylon going down there? Are we going to see a bit of a forge fast expand? Imagine so.
Could be, yes. I would like to see him scout though. Scout to see for those early Reapers. Because the problem is, by expanding very early, by holding another, we see a gateway.
Yeah, I think there's not very many places the Reapers can jump up. Yeah, they can. They'll just go around the wall to that build up the wall there.
Yeah, that is true.
But
it's been out to scout with a little bit of a Reaper. But we do see Muradin going with 2 barracks. I would have liked to have seen him expand early. 1 barracks into expansion, get a reactor, get a couple of Marines to defend, and then.
But this normally, from what we've seen, that when he walls off completely like this, even there, you see the supply depot is just built so that no probe will get in, and then now he continues. But it's just so that there's no scouting coming, that he doesn't have to worry about.
That's true. I would like
build
to
order
see,
being scouted.
I would like to see a supply depot at this expansion. Stop him from expanding.
That would be very, very well there. But
Magnetic core, forge, gateway. Yeah, he's going to expand very soon.
I think the map, the way it is, it seems it is quite a long trek across. Doesn't have to worry about any rushes. He'll have the cannon down, and the Nexus in about 3 seconds. Oh, okay, never mind. Building instead. Probes.
Killed army supply 2-2.
Mothership.
Worker supply 16 workers to 23 in favor of our Protoss player. As we have seen almost the entire series, our Protoss player has been ahead with workers by quite a bit.
Coming down, a reactor's coming down, so we're gonna see probably an MM with siege tank, I think.
Yeah, could be. Could be siege tank. Income is slightly in favor of our Protoss player. Very even, but slightly towards the Protoss player. He's getting his sentry, he has expanded. Factory is down. Only 2 Marines. It would have been very nice to have seen an Oracle. Oracle here would have really put him on the back foot. Even won him a game. Reactor. What do you make of this? Mines? Starport is being built. Starport is being built. I think mines.
There was mine drop, eh? I can see that coming quite well there. Oh, and if he doesn't have a reactor up, not a reactor, robo up,
he can build cannons. Remember that he can build some cannons. I think that could have been a little bit of a bad reading from Muradin. He did see that forward. You know, if there are going to be cannons, I don't think he should have gone for. Oh, he doesn't.
If you're gonna swap around, gonna have Medivac. Okay, gonna have Medivac. Well, that was what we were expecting anyway. Medivac, and from the factory.
Nothing. Maybe he's doing a marine drop. Pure marine drop, I think.
Oh, there's the mine. There comes the mine.
Oh, the mine is being built.
Especially on this map, it's very good. The mines allow you quite a lot of control and even vision, like we've seen in previous White Rabbit games.
No cannons around the worker line. If he can drop 2 mines at each base, could really hinder the Protoss player. But he is going out.
Another 4 gateways. Are we going to see? Oh wait, that's 5 gateways.
He is moving out with everything he has. 1 mine, a whole medivac full of marines. So that's 8 marines, 12 marines, and a mine.
All he has to do is get that mine down, and he's really
safe.
put SwiTch behind a bit there, because as soon as that mine fires, he'll have to get a robo. I don't think he's going to put a gateway, a cannon down at the moment.
No, he's not.
He's got the resources, but even if he goes 1 base down, he'll have the same resources as Muradin. So this won't really cost him that much as long as he's an army to get back there.
We're going to see a boost right now. There we go.
Drop it.
Goes down.
3 jump back to base.
Ooh, good damage. The mine goes down in the wrong place, so I'm going to target down that nexus.
Oh! Okay, good.
Oh, and the mines are damaged to his own units.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, that was lucky, man.
Very lucky.
Kill it. See this. Got a bit of time to...
Units killed 8 to 9 in favored of our Protoss player SwiTch. Workers killed, 5 workers killed.
Hope he remembers there's a mine there. Oh, shit.
He doesn't. I don't think he notices that.
As long as he doesn't send the...
Oh, there we go, another 2 down.
You see that?
Goes up to 8 workers killed. Killed 3 workers there.
That mine is very much invisible on that grass. Normally on the desert map you can tell, you can normally see it quite well. But oh, this is gonna cost him days around for that thing. Oh, don't stand there. Oh, SwiTch. Do you have anything else coming? He's got a cannon going down, but that cannon won't help him.
No, stalker. The thing is he going to see this? Is that cannon going to be in range? I do not know if it's going to be in range.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it is. So lucky. Well done.
Very close.
Okay, so
he does take his second expansion. And so does Muradin.
Bases are lining up. They're taking the top 3, bottom 3. This is...
I like this kind of star play, especially on this map. This map is very friendly to drops. I would like to see a Robo from SwiTch and also get his Warp Prism and do some Zealot harass, a couple of DCs, and get a couple of Colossus just to be with his army. So doing enough damage to harass him to get those High Templar Colossus out. Double with his big death ball.
Oh, it's 42 probes to 27 SCVs. Very much
in favor of the Protoss army again.
Can we see from Muradin to pull this out? I don't think the drops they do the damage, but that drop didn't do much. Really didn't.
Didn't do much. It might have set him back slightly on the resource.
But if he had just moved his probes to the expansion, he would have saturated the expansion and gone the same number of bases as the Terran. So
I agree. I think he should have taken one dropship to the main base, one dropship to the expansion. Would have been a much better move.
Well, even
we do see +1 attack being upgraded from Muradin, but +1 is already upgraded for our Protoss player SwiTch with +1 attack, +2 attack on the way as well. We're going to see another drop here. Lots of Marines.
I think had he dropped and there's a cannon a bit ready there to spot this. Will he spot it?
He spots the Twilight Council, the Templar Archive. You know the storm is going to be upon him soon. That deadly ground of storm.
Oh, it's about to fly over the cannon. And there's the cannon. Oh, it's going to lose it. Oh.
Take out that pylon, they have to kill that cannon.
And his army's going to shoot on his army. And his army comes back and there's...
Maybe take out 2 sentries.
Oh.
Killing 2 sentries.
There's Zealot charge. Maybe it's a signature move. Going Zealot charge with no Zealots.
Yeah. Trying to hide it. Zealot charge with no Zealot.
Once again, maybe he's just got the hotkeys wrong. So we have to check with him at the end of this.
Did you see that army moving out from Muradin? And the army does move out. But I think SwiTch will be able to handle this. He has 3 forges now, +1 shield on the way, +2 attack on the way, and +2 armor. Muradin only having his armory go down now. His upgrade is going to be behind. Here we go. Does he have Stim? He does have Stim. The storm has not yet been upgraded. He'll be able to do enough damage there, pushing him back.
Or if he gets a foot,
all the Stim has not been researched. He'll be able to go to the expansion and take his expansion back. Very nicely done. Those Archons are going to be quite deadly. We need to fight. Oh, there's a lot of Zealots coming in. Will he be able to handle this? Looks like he is at the moment. Yes, he's forced to pull back. He needs to target down that nexus. Take that nexus and retreat. What do you think?
Very much so. I think that does put him behind. Terran's there once again losing control of his minerals, going up to 2.5. That's.
What he's gonna do? He's gonna drop it. He's gonna drop the expansion.
Oh.
Oh, very nice. Taking out lots of workers. No storm. This could be. Doing lots of damage there. They're gonna lose it all. They're doing enough damage up. Taking out their third expansion. Killing a lot of workers. He's gonna lose all his medevacs if he doesn't lose enough away.
And the players pointing out there.
It is quite damn stressful.
It is quite a stressful game, this. Especially one-on-one, you just you seem to always just... Oh. One of the fears of new players, StarCraft, is getting over that fear of losing, that fear of... but as people always say, it's just a game. Some people might just hate me for that, but...
Just a game.
Oh, there goes... Oh, there's some oh, if he gets those stalkers, there's a Viking down.
Those medivacs. Can you chase them down? No blink though.
Oh. He had blink into the charge.
If charges on the stalkers, then he definitely would have a nice chance to kill those medivacs.
Oh, but let's see what the army production is. Just lost. Protoss, 6,250 resources lost. And Terran 4-8.
51 units killed, 54 in favor of our...
56-54, so...
And we look like we have a blocked sentry here. Oh, shame. That is a shame. Poor little sentry.
Here you see this...
in the main base. He's certainly thinking, I'm going to be safe for a little while. He's not going to die anytime soon.
That's the problem with recalling onto your Nexus.
Yep.
Building like that.
Another expansion. We see another expansion. But he has pulled up the worker supply quite a bit. 63 to 67. Still very close.
Game's gonna... I think we need to see... What are the upgrades looking like? 2-1-2. That's quite good for the Protoss player there.
6 barracks.
1-1.
Built.
Very much going... If we see a... Oh, we got Storm now. So I'm really hoping to see a bunch more Zealots.
I would have liked to have seen some Colossus added to this army. Storm with Colossus.
And with the teams now having reversed resources, Protoss with like 100 minerals to 1,200 gas, and the Terran to 1,000 minerals to 100-200 gas. The complete reverse around. Plus seeing the Max barracks going down there to burn some of those minerals he has. Ooh,
big army pushing up along the... Is he going to see this? Is SwiTch going to see this army? He does see this army pushing along. He's going to go and meet him at the expansion.
Ooh, if he gets some feedbacks and some...
he's going to see him coming for this expansion. He should have been able to handle him on this ramp here. If he had come to this ramp here, we would have been able to take that whole army out.
Now his production is... Get some storm and feedback. Come on,
kill
storm
those
and feedback.
Kill those Oh, big storm. Very big storm.
Feedback. Come on, feedback. Feedback!
Oh, very nicely done. Oh, and all the are going down.
Storm. No more storm.
He should have caught it here. He should have used his marauders better and caught them and moved back.
Oh, this is very much in the favor of... Going in SwiTch's favor. Units lost tab. Let's look at that. Oof. 9,491 resources to 7,000. 101 units lost to 63 in favor of the Protoss. That battle really did swing it in SwiTch's favor.
He does have +3/+3 on the way with +2 shields.
So, ooh, +3, +3, +1 shield. Ooh, plus... What? Is that level 2 shield? Yes, level 2 shield, so it'll be 3-2-3.
I would like to see some ghosts here, being able to use them. Ghosts are very tricky to use. I don't see combat shield. That is a problem. These barracks have not been upgraded either.
We might see some Colossus if we got 3 robos going down the left. Quite an expensive wall. Some people like... instead of gateways, it's going expensive robo wall instead of the gateway wall.
We do see a nice situation of pylons here.
He's got quite a good vision of the map. And he still doesn't know about the expansion at the bottom left, right next to that pylon.
He doesn't. He's going to move down and take his 4th expansion. And +3/+3.
Ooh, there's a drop coming. He's going to see it from when it flies over that expansion.
Yep, he has seen it.
He just seen it. It flew past the pylons. I think he's gonna have to...
Where is that mothership core? That mothership core is not there. The mothership core is dead. The mothership core is dead. The expansion is gonna go. Is he going to target down this Lexus and leave? What do you think?
Yeah, I expect him to do that, but I don't think it's even. He's gonna kill this fuck. Oh, those are so
he's
going
gonna
down.
kill a whole lot!
That was a bit expensive.
Very expensive. If he was able
Oh.
to feedback that, would have been.
Oh, was very well done from SwiTch there. Quick on the button. These Archons are getting to a bit of a death ball level there.
He needs to
Is
cut. You'll have to learn how to
Oh,
cut.
he's gonna see the expansion. There, the expansion's been spotted. So it's just gonna be a trade-off here.
So
Is
he
he
is
produ-
head in resources. He's head in resources,
Production.
armies, and water supply.
And
Is-
still no mothership core. So he's still. Ooh,
If
there's
our Terran player here can cut nicely, he can do a lot of damage. He needs to get some more of those firebacks, and he should be able to do a lot of damage.
this Protoss player is at almost max population. So and he's got thousands of gateways. So he can really much. Ooh, storms! There's no storms.
Oh, there comes that one storm. He needs to cut out the way of those storms. Oh, he just stands there and takes the storms.
GG. Has to be.
There's still a
With
lot of resources, but these barracks are not upgraded. That is a big problem.
Oh, it's very much.
More marauders. He definitely does need more marauders.
Units lost 17. 208 units lost to 90. What? It's
We look at units killed. 82
Ooh, four-
units killed to 205 in favor of our Protoss player.
we got 4 Colossus on the way, so we're gonna see the bit of the build you wanted to see. Colossus, Archon, Zealot, Stalker, and Observers.
I think this is definitely game over. I do not see a comeback here.
This-
We've got +3, +3, +3 compared to +3, +3. And this is where the game is going to end right here. He does sim, but I do not
Come on.
see him. Well, if SwiTch just knew what. Oh, there we go. We see it is a GG. Is he going to do it?
Okay. All he needs to do is walk into the base. Bit of banter between the players there.
With those
And
3
those
Colossus out, it's definitely game over. I don't see no Vikings out.
Oh, a move and then it'll be over. We
And still no blink. He's got charge, but no zealots. As we wait for the final attack. He still has
13
so many resources. He can put down
13
another 10 gateways.
Where's
Instant army.
this? Oh, he's got another. He's got 13 gateways currently. All he has to do is a move at the Terran player, and the Terran player can't do anything about it.
I agree.
He's at max population. There's no reason to sit around. He's got maximum armor, maximum shield, maximum damage.
Very
This
good.
game-
This is definitely a Protoss death ball.
There is nothing else he can do. I don't know why he's sitting. He's just playing with them now. He's just trying to.
Yeah, he moves in to kill all his barracks.
Oh,
No, he will not be able to stop that.
what are there's some SSGs attacking. Being the first of the brave to attack.
Oh, there we go. And his army has been split. He'll be able to take down half this army, but those Colossus are definitely still a problem. He's not cutting his units. He has Hellbats, but Hellbats, as we know, do not do much damage against Stalkers. And this looks like it is going to be game. There are 4 Colossus there that are going to be able to clean this up. And the Vikings do come out, but those Stalkers are going to be able to clean those Vikings up quite nicely. This is going to be a GG. This is definitely game
Some
over.
Some SCD is trying to kill a power line there. But, oh, damn late game. I think.
And this is definitely a game over. And it's a GG. And
Well
well
played.
done to our Protoss player
Which-
SwiTch, who has come down from a 2-0 down to come back and win this amazing encounter of best of 5, 3-2.
Ooh,
Definitely an amazing series.
very,
This.
very well done from SwiTch there. Only 19 seconds that he's been supply capped. Compared to 1 minute 59 that of the Terran player. 19 seconds supply cap. One of the signs of a relatively good player. is not the amount of time supply capped.
I agree, definitely. Anyway, we are at the end of our series. Any last words you want to say, Leyzer, before we go?
This has been a very entertaining game. Well done to Muradin for first two.
Hey, wake
Oh,
up.
very well done.
Yeah, it was it was a very tight game, and it was very enjoyable to watch. Being able to see a 2-0 lead to our
wake
Terran
up.
player, and to come back and win it, SwiTch, that definitely shows a lot of guts, and to be able to pull that back, putting pressure aside, coming back to win the series 3-2, definitely great. But this is me, Justin, PLuTo, one of the shoutcasters,
And Leyzer.
our second shoutcaster. This is bye bye for now.